Coach, coming off of a strong showing at the Cactus Cup, hammer throw. Brittany Talamontes and Jasmine Davison, they blew away the entire field.
Yeah, they did. It was a great competition between those two ladies. It was kind of a battle between the two of them for first and second. You'd see Jasmine would heave one out there, and then Brittany would go after it. And it came down really to the last two throws to see who was going to throw further. And Brittany eked out Jasmine just a little bit on her final throw. So I know those ladies are ready to get back to the competition and then kind of see who's where.
And on the men's side of the hammer throw, Oscar Barrera, more than 50 meters.
Yeah, Oscar, again, he's back this year. You know, he redshirted last year. He's back in the UTPA green, competing for us, and had a great meet to start off. I think he's starting off better than he has any season up until now. So we're really excited to see what he throws as well.
You know, every competition in track is a game of split seconds, and Sylvia Albaniga, 0.02 of a second from winning the 400-meter hurdles. Big time for her.
Yeah, absolutely. Unfortunately, they were in separate heats, so you can't account for what's going on when you're not on the track. I think had they been neck and neck, you know, she probably would have eked it out just a little bit more, pushed just a little bit harder. You know, she was in a heat by herself, essentially. She's out there in the lead, and no one was around her. So she didn't have that extra incentive to win, but, you know, she was right there, and then she's coming along quite well as well.
Same thing happened with Andy Lopez. He missed first place by half a second in the 1,500-meter.
Yeah, he did. Andy went out there, wanted to run a really great race. It's a little harder when you're on the oval and you have lots of wind, which we've had the past 2 weeks, but he went out there, wanted to put down a good time, and he was able to. Didn't run exactly what he wanted to, but didn't come out with a win, but ran tough, ran hard, and we're ready to get back to work with him as well.
You feeling good going into the Victor Lopez Classic?
Absolutely. We've had 2 meets under our belt now. You know, they're really about fighting, getting out there. We didn't have the best conditions. Again, it was windy, but we've had 2 weeks of hard training. This is going to be our real first test of where we're at before we go into Texas relays, which is a little more relaxed. High competition, but a little more relaxed. So we're ready to do some good work this weekend.
Up the shoulders. Back.